Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's the Cowboys controlling the football, and we rejoin the action in quarter number 3. Second and 5 now. Rodgers gets a Shepard on the catch. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 35.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver who has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. It's caught by Aguilar. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Dude, you seeing this crap
Rodgers
right
will bring
now?
him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
This will be the last you'll see of Miller and Wagner until playoff time. So
To Jones. Now Jones
that's a
is hit.
hands up play.
And the Redskins scoop it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man.
That's a good defense stop. We're going to need a lot of that in the playoffs.
Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Dude, what the heck?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
This will be the last you'll see of Michelle and Murray for the rest of the season.
Again, it's Michelle.
Oh, shoot. I forgot it was a run. I thought it was a pass.
He barely had
God
time
damn.
to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this
I'm going to
situation.
go for it.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They do go for it. It's Murray.
Already know, because I ball like this.
Open receiver complete.
Battery low, bro. See, that's why I go for him, bro. That's why I go for him.
A big play on 4th down. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep.
Ball like this.
He's got a
Can ball like this, man. Can ball like this. Can ball like this. Oh, shoot. Wrong button.
Goes down at the 23-yard line.
I can't do what this do.
Washington, 52 yards. We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind.
Keep switching it.
No pointing fingers,
Confuse
no
them.
accusations.
Easy.
Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Dancing to his left, and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
81. I say he gets over 100 today.
Yes, you're right. If they
I
can get some first
believe in
downs,
him
just
getting
as good
over
as running the
100. I don't
football.
know if it happened. He only needs 19, really. So, I mean, it's not
Keeping it on the
gonna
ground
be
on
doing like a
first,
couple of
Michelle.
runs, but
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
they'll take him at least 25
Give
rushes
him a
to
couple
get
on
it.
the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line.
Oh, that was Fournette. He's got 20. I mean,
9 yards on the
he could
play
go for
there.
at least
Set him up
25 every
first and
game.
goal.
We'll take the
How
pressure
about
off
this
with
offensive
him.
line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead,
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Troy Fumagalli His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dang. Boomed that one.
In the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Only 37 rushing yards. God dang, bro.
On themselves on this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And again, it's Rodgers. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync. Quarterback
we
to
need
wide
Miller to
receiver
get a sack. He needs to get one a game.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers.
Heck, they've been nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That was a safety blitz by Eric Weddle. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, we'll find out later on.
And I told you Michelle was going to get that 100-yard mark, and he didn't get it. I'm not going to cap or anything.
They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
And it's Michelle once again.
As you see, there he is, over 100. Oh, nope, never mind. He's at 99.
They're good for a Redskin 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one, despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Throwing now is Murray. Get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Yeah.
To give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's really going to take him over 24 rushes to get into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
And he lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
Okay.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Like, why are you even playing still? You're down 39.
Set for this next
Like,
drive
I don't
by
think
the
you know if you can
Cowboys
lose this game
And
even
let's
more,
just say
but
they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They began with Michel on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
it's going to take them 25. I already know that.
And it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
There it is, 100 rushes.
Get the ball back and try and score
100 yards.
But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Murray on third down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Murray with a nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Yeah, Bubba.
No need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Forced out to his left.
Dang.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he
You're
was
gonna
dead to
win it,
rights,
you're gonna
but
win
you
it,
are
you're gonna
exactly
win it,
correct.
you're
You're able
gonna
to
win it,
turn that
you're
into a
gonna
positive
win it.
gain. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to
Murray
solve
could go
this
for
one
over
away.
50 rushing yards. Like, I'm not lying either.
He'll run it.
40?
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Let's go, team.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Yuppie.
And he's going to get this down near the
40.
20.
They're over 50. He can go for over 100. I'm not even going to cap either. 75. I'd be good 75.
But not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Murray being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Murray flush to his right. Now he's going to use his legs. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost
Wow,
a
we're going to go
runaway.
7-0, really?
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put the